Yo, take your time with it. Yo, time.
Yeah, man. Man up the take your time with it, Derby. Stay humble, Derby. And yeah, we got a stranger on the channel. I don't know if anyone knows him. So big up the Rat Army if you are here or not. And lateness is greatness for everyone. But bar that, how's everyone doing, man? Obviously, once we just practically just streamed about an hour ago, innit, talking about our Anime 11 and like what we're gonna do and all of that stuff.
Your Anime 11,
Milk 11, Caramel
Milk
11,
Caramel 11.
yeah,
Chocolate 11. If you know, you know, innit? If you know,
Bro, you know what? I don't even.
Can you imagine if I did that?
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say, I doubt even Lee's done the stream like that, and he streamed for like 8 hours at a time, and he hasn't got to that
And
level
these
yet.
men would want me cancelled real quick if I started doing streams like that, mate. Trust me.
it's tapped, man, because they're actually very fun. You actually get into it. You're thinking, right, who's going up front? Who's actually going up front? No,
yeah. You know, you could put Shakira in the midfield. She'd be like Modric, man. She'll be, you know what I mean, in the Latino 11.
Bro, I'm telling you, listen, I'm saying right now, Zoe Kravitz off the left. Right foot's mean.
Yeah. But by that, anyway, we talk about Arsenal versus Man City. Make sure you smash the likes. Make sure you subscribe. If any of you don't know who Lee Gunner is, you can check in the title as well, as much as.
I heard he's a really positive Arsenal fan, never toxic at all, or negative.
Yeah, I'm level-headed.
It's the most balanced fan we've ever come across.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Heard you Arteta in as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're a massive fan of Havertz.
Yeah.
I'm your hope, Martinelli is your effing baller.
Yep. Mate, it's all good. It's all good. Calafiori, the sweet prince at left back. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call him these days. I never named him that, but it's like somebody online did. Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know, we got the dark arts going on. It's great, mate. It's a great time to be a Gooner right now. Do you know what I mean?
Someone actually said on a tweet, football was fun when footballers were actually not as good looking anymore. Now, since they've all become like good looking and all star studded, like football's got crap.
Well, I don't know. John McGinn looks like Quasimodo, bro.
I told you when your DM is bald, bro. Your DMs need to be bald, bro, and they don't care, bro. When your DM doesn't have a hairline, you can just tell they don't give a toss.
Like Scott Brown, like you know what I mean, like,
bro. See 50-50s. You're the one. You're leaving in pain, innit? Like, bring back the bald DMs, man. You know what I'm saying?
Lee even has a donkey in Spain called Hufflepuff. You mean Jigglypuff?
When did Cole Palmer wear glasses, by the way?
What?
When did Cole Palmer start wearing glasses?
And a red jumper.
And a red jumper.
This is
they've
invited me on this to violate. You know what I mean?
Breaking news. Cole Lee Palmer has joined Manchester United, finally his boyhood club.
We're sourcing.
But just to completely change the subject, is Ruben Diaz with fucking Maya?
Yeah.
Bro, I've won the league. Sorry, that's my fucking centre back. Salute. Mad. How, bro? That's as mad as when Wayne Bridge was with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
What?
Bro, Google it. I only heard that the other day.
What? I didn't even realize it. What?
It's not recent. It was back in the day, but apparently, like Wayne Bridge and Kim Kardashian were like messaging and that.
What? Before the yams, like the BBL, before the BBL.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, before.
Oh shit!
Lee, I like. What the fuck?
Nah, that's wild.
How did that happen? It's not even. I'm not even calling Wayne Bridge ugly or anything. Yeah, but how did that even happen?
How do you get to that point where you're like?
What circles he moving in?
Because back then she was
before Ray J or after Ray J?
After Ray J. But it must have been.
He obviously watched the tape and thought she's a bit naughty. I'll slide in the DMs. You know what I mean?
Or did he go Vegas? Did he go Vegas and run that? I'm a footballer. I'm a Premier League footballer, and she just thought, he must be like, like David Beckham, and then just from that, just like David Beckham. Yeah, fuck it. So they started
I play for England as well, and I know Beckham. I can introduce you in that.
Yeah.
What's that picture of Harry Maguire when he's like chatting to the team? He's like, yeah. So, I was. You don't know which I'm talking about, is it?
Yeah, that's the one, man.
Yeah, I was captain Cristiano Ronaldo, man. Yeah.
I told him what to do on the pitch.
Man, like Wayne Bridge.
Oh man, it's peak.
How you been, anyways? Overall,
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I know we text every other day and that, so pretty much like. I just thought, just for the people and it.
Saving, sleeping.
Yeah. You have been sleeping in.
Lee, you respond at 2:30 every afternoon.
That's he's an hour later. He's an hour later in Spain.
Do you know what it is? I actually don't look at my phone as soon as I get up. Yeah, so even if and to be fair, I ignore everyone. Yeah, so like I wake
feel
up
privileged.
Yeah, no, it's fine, man. Like my mum texted me about 5 hours ago. I ain't even opened it. And I was like, if it's important, she'll call me, innit?
I'll do that with my mum 100%.
I can't do that, man.
No, I ignore everyone, bro. Like, and it's funny because my sister had DM'd me on Instagram. It's like, why are you DMing me? You got my phone number. Like, what's that about?
Because there's more chance on Instagram of getting a response.
No, but I don't even go on Instagram like that. I go on there like maybe once or twice a day, post a picture off the balcony or the beach or whatever, and like that's it. Like a couple of pictures and boom, I'm gone. I don't even open DMs on there either. But I see them and I'm like, why is she DM me? Whatever, I ain't even open it. Like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, bless up for having me on as well.
Listen, it's important we have you on, Lee, because if we go back to the foundation of this channel, I've always said it, you helped to get us monetized, bro. Like at the very early days, you brought over the Rat Army. There's probably still a lot of people like who's there's one Statics.
Statics, the one.
Statics a G, bro.
Yeah, Statics. Obviously, who are the original moderators?
Jamrock, he's a Liverpool fan, I think.
And I nearly had the name. Rossi.
Oh, Cole Rossi. Yeah, Cole Rossi as well. Yeah, come on. He's a real one.
Yeah. All them ones that came over and were the original mods on our channel because we didn't really know about none of that. You helped us at the very beginning. You educated us about YouTube and all of that. So, you could have educated us on the politics of YouTube as well. And
just call them all out. Call them all out by their names. Tell them all go suck out. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And if they've got a problem, whatever. Look, cry. And then just bin everyone off. It's pretty simple, bro. Easy. Just bin everyone off, ignore everyone on WhatsApp. Don't open DMs. Yeah,
including
don't read your comment section. Yeah, get a load of mods that just block all these idiots. Yeah, life's sweet, bro.
Sounds good.
Yeah. What are we on? We are on 100 likes and we've got 500 in the house. So stinks. Once again, people. Big up to everyone in the comments, though. I'm pretty sure all of you have liked it, but it's the ones that watch. You know what's a mad stat, actually? I think 24% watch actually from their TVs that watch us. So that just tells you. Why
I don't know how to like the video on my TV.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? So no wonder why we're not getting as much likes.
I don't know how to comment watching it on TV.
I don't know how to do none of that.
Do you know what's annoying about watching it on TV as well? You get served triple unskippable ads.
Yeah. Oh,
instead of double, it's trible. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
So that's helping you out, lads. Everyone watch on TV from now on. Yeah, the ad revenue will go up.
This is what I said, Lee. I didn't know that, but now it makes sense because when I'm watching it on TV, I'm like, why can I not skip this ad?
Yeah, and it goes on for like 45 seconds or something. The ads, or it'll say skip, and then you skip, and it'll take you to another ad.
Yeah. Oh, that one's that one does my head in.
Have you seen the latest? The 1 minute ads that you can't even skip unless it wants you to skip.
Oh yeah, wait. You're basically strapped. You're basically strapped out. Like, you know when they tape your eyes open, you're like this on the chair, bro.
Bro. So
you got no choice.
Whenever I've got my daughter, she loves watching SS Sniper Wolf. Anyone that watches it, you can understand. I don't mind watching it either, to be fair. But yeah. She has no idea why, but if you know, you know, right? And but on that, she has them minute-long adverts you can't skip. But hold tight her, she's a millionaire, so
yeah, got to get in that one, right?
Only thing she's got going for her.
Yeah. Did that raise any likes? That like to 135. What would you say, Lee, to get the likes up? We're trying to learn.
Smash the likes, you frauds.
They like.
That's what I say. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, fucking, what are you doing here? Like, you're 1,500 people inside. We've got 200 likes. You're not taking a piss. That's what I say, bro. And if I don't like it, I'll say, fuck it, I'm going then. Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, the thing is, I get the same people pretty much every day watching in it. So it's like they know my banner and like shit like that. So. Yeah, it's all good, man.
Right. The weekend is on Sunday, right? It's on Sunday. pretty much Super Sunday. That ain't got no value anymore, anyways. But Super Sunday, Arsenal versus Man City. Funny old game where Man City's been in the mud, but you can go 3 points behind. If I'm correct, am I correct on that? Are they 6 points behind? I ain't seen a lot in the table.
One game at a time. We can't watch anyone else. We must just watch ourselves.
Let's have a little look here. 6 points behind.
6 points behind.
6 points behind. Arsenal
within 2
chasing
points.
obviously Monts, who Monts and he don't rate nobody else below him. You know what he calls them? Yeah, you know what he calls them? My runners. That's what Monts calls people below him. They're my runners. If I want you to go shop, you're gonna go fetch me my ale.
I was saying to Troops earlier, we were talking about it once. I was saying, Troops, I'm surprised I haven't seen you at the shop because he's been telling us both to go and fetch him his drink every week. I'm surprised we haven't bumped into each other at this point.
I don't. What did you say? Man, I ain't been to the shop.
He's just like pussy hole, like pretty much.
Peanut head, man. That fucking peanut head, man. He can send me shop. He can't send me.
So Cass gave him some info though. Cass, just to snitch on Cass, he gave him some info.
Give some info. Put back again tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Yeah. But let's start with Arsenal. You confidently?
Nope.
Oh my God.
That makes the show then. Cheers.
And for another episode of Never a Foul, see you guys again. We're going to be redirecting over to Lee, brother. You know what I'm saying? Take care, guys. We'll do the next one.
Not confident.
We're crap, bro. Yeah, we are rubbish, bro. I swear. Yeah, we've been winging it for 2 years. Yeah, we're not that good. Yeah, and we've actually gone backwards from the 8-point bottle job season. Right, last season, I think everyone got a little bit duped in the fact that, like, after we came back from Dubai, we went on a run. Yeah, but if you look at this season and the points tally we've got, the teams that we've played, I think we've only won 2 games against top 10 teams this season. Yeah, all the points are coming against teams bottom 10.
Have you won more than 3 games in a row? I think that's the...
No, we still haven't won more than 3 league games in a row.
What was that?
Yeah.
For real?
I'm having a little look at that.
Yeah, we've done that twice. 3 league games in a row twice, and that's it. We ain't done that. Yeah, which is why we ain't catching Liverpool. Yeah, like
one.
And I look here, and this is why Man City are still close to us. Because despite Man City being crap for a long period this season, like they've somehow got 6 points behind us.
The season. We started the season so well
Palace,
as well.
Ipswich, Brentford,
and the one. Yeah, and the thing is for me, yeah, like we've got defenders that are scoring, we've got forwards that can't score, right? Our goal kicker, I've been saying this for time, by the way. I don't know if anyone see the goal that Dan Juma scored last night against us. Right? He scored from about 45 yards out.
Oh, I saw that thing with Neto. With the Neto thing. He tried to dive.
Hold on.
For the ball.
Say it fully. Norberto.
Norbert. Man like Norbert.
Norberto Neto.
Norberto Neto.
Right, do you know what's funny? I've been saying this for weeks here. Right, at some point, we are going to get dinked from the 45 yards out because our goalkeeper, no matter who it is, normally it's Raya. That's the first game that was played. So normally it's Raya. Is way out of his goal. Yeah, any given point. Yeah, and I'm like, at some point, a team's going to score from 45 yards out against us. Yeah, and there you go, Dan Juma. And the funniest thing about that, yeah, right, is the goalkeeper tried diving.
Yeah, that was a mad bit.
Trying to save the ball. It was hilarious. Yeah, but yeah, our goals come from defenders mainly, and defensively we're not great either. Like everyone keeps banging on about how great we are defensively. Yeah, and yeah, on paper it looks amazing, and individually they're pretty good. Collectively they are good, but they still give you a chance. Yeah, they still give you a lot of chances. Yeah, and for about 7 or 8 games in a row now, our fans have been sat online saying, "Oh, Liverpool, it's all falling apart. The 3 star boys want to leave." They're all arguing. And I think it was Trent was arguing with someone a couple of weeks ago on the pitch or something. It was after he had a disaster. He had a nightmare game. Yeah, it's all falling apart. And it's like, bro, we have not caught you up on points in them 7 or 8 games.
Yeah.
So, like, as bad as Liverpool have been in certain games, they've still found a way to nick a point. Yeah, or get a win somehow. Yeah, and yeah, cool, we have as well. So we ain't caught them up. Then when they drop points, we drop points. Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, that's why we won't win the league. And if our owners were serious, yeah, we would win all over a striker this January. Yeah, this Ollie Watkins thing's a load of rubbish. Yeah, but Morata is now leaving.
You don't believe
do you mind saying that as a direct message to my good friend and your good friend Hooks?
It is a load of rubbish, bro. I broke it down on my show last night.
Can you say Hooks? You're talking a load of rubbish. Just
Hooks, you're talking nonsense, fella.
There we go. That's one.
Hey, he's about 8 foot tall. It's a good job I'm in Spain, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, big up Hooks. No, but I broke it down yesterday, yeah, like, on a stream, my emergency meeting after the game, yeah. Right? The Secret Scout tweeted that out. Right? 17 minutes later, I don't even know who the Secret Scout is, by the way. 17 minutes later, Sammy Mockbellend has mocked up an article on it. Yeah, 2 minutes later, he's posted it on Twitter. Yeah, then Ben Jacobs got his grubby paws all over it. The exact same minute Ben Jacobs tweeted it out, Fabrizio tweeted it out. The exact same minute. Yeah, exact same minute. And Fabrizio put, "Oh, Aston Villa don't like the timing of this. It's right on the night of the game. Yeah, against Celtic. Blah blah blah." Then Ornstein, 5 minutes into the game, when John Duran sat on the bench, tweeted it out, saying that we bid Monday, not yesterday. Yeah, and then the Secret Scout then puts another tweet out saying that it's like it's unlikely that John Duran's leaving. They see him as their star man, and it's Watkins that'll be leaving.
Yeah.
And then Fabrizio saying it's going to be hard work to get this job done. Ben Jacobs saying hard work to get this deal done. They're all lying, right? But they're all lying and putting it out very quickly together to make it look like it's interest. There ain't no fucking interest there. Then check this, 22 minutes into the second half, Fabrizio then puts out the egg timer. No, sorry, I'm lying. He did that before that. He puts out a eyes emoji, a dynamite, and a Saudi flag as if to say, look, it's done. 22 minutes into the second half when they were drawing, 2-2, and John Duran was on the bench. After posting earlier in the day that they're really upset with our approach on the day of the game. It's their most important game. And then literally, 45 minutes after the game ends, he puts out the egg timer. Then 1 minute later, he does the here we go. I'm like, nah, these men are waffling, mate. And I broke it down perfectly on the stream yesterday. I showed all the tweets and everything. And bro, it's a load of rubbish. We are not in for Ollie Watkins. Then today, can't remember who it is, let's pull it out, said we bid 45 million. I'm not being funny, right? People say the striker market's dead. No, it ain't. And I'll shut up and let Mons go as well. Sorry. But it's not dead. People don't like Morata because he misses chances. Morata's now going to Fenerbahce. After he's just won a trophy at AC Milan inside the Cup 6 months. Why don't we go and get him? Are you telling me he wouldn't be a better option off the bench? Are you telling me that he would have missed the chances that 29's missed this season?
I said you lot should have gone and got Victor Boniface. But when I suggested Victor Boniface, Cass, you was there. You saw the return I got. It was he's rubbish. You know what I'm saying? How dare you? You must think, bro. The way Arsenal fans are turning their nose up at just the mention of Victor Boniface. But cool, he's 24. Okay, we know he's 34, really, but he's 24. He's 24, man. Like, there's no. I think Victor Boniface, for 42 million, because that's his value, 50 million euros. So 42 million pounds is not that leaves you with enough money to probably go and get a left winger. Still, you know what I'm saying? To go get left, because at the end of the day, how long can you continue to watch Martinelli and Trossard really kick ball? Now, don't get me wrong, Trossard's actually probably been your best forward, but it's not hard to be your best. It's not hard. I'm not going to champion in it.
Yeah,
I can't champion being Arsenal's best forward right now. Realistically, I just think it's mad to turn your nose up at certain strikers. Genuinely, I think Boniface isn't. No one's saying he's the complete be all and end all. I don't think any striker is the be all and end all for Arsenal at this point, because it's harder to get from second to first than it is from fifth to second. But come on, man.
Oh, do you know what I found mad? I found the Arsenal fans have been screaming out that they need a 9. They need a gunman. They need a goal scorer, right? Yes. And then, and I'm not saying all, but then when they get linked with Ollie Watkins, I've literally heard some Arsenal fans say, he's not that clinical, but his runs are great, and his work off the ball. And I'm thinking, hold on a fucking minute. You've literally been moaning about Gabriel Jesus for the last year, right? And now ultimately you go in and buying a more clinical, but not that much more clinical Gabriel Jesus, ultimately. Because that's what he is. He's not what it's. I don't get what's going on in Arteta's mind. And do you know what? We know you wouldn't have got him for 45 million, right? You know it would have gone up. And if you were to have got him, you would have got him for what, 60 million or something, yeah? I bet you Villa would have then gone and spent the money to go and get exactly what Arsenal need. They would have gone and got a goal scorer.
I don't even think he needed. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go on.
No, I said I don't even think he even needed to be an out-and-out number 9. Arsenal need a goal scorer to take the pressure off of Saka. It doesn't necessarily have to be a gunman striker. When Martinelli was putting up the same numbers as Saka,
that's
no one
fair.
was talking about a striker, really, apart maybe a few because you needed that little bit more. But for me, Kvaratskhelia was right there.
That's the man. That's the man. He's a baller.
It's them two for me, because for me, I feel like those two guys are more, because the 9 market, I feel like you're going to be overpaying in it. You're going to be overpaying heavily in the 9. Bro, Duran, 80 million. Like, come on, look at what we doing.
That is a bit mad.
Prices. Kvaratskhelia was on 40 bags, bro. He was, oh my days.
I think he might have been on less. I think he was on less, like 35.
He weren't seeing no type of Benjamins. He weren't seeing. If you man showed him the briefcase, blood, he was moving. Because if you man showed him the briefcase, obviously, listen, we know the agency fees were mad in his deal, which is why not everyone was in for Kravitz. Everyone was trying to get him. But like Marmoush is another one. Don't tell me, Marmoush is on, Marmoush is on 300k. We would never do that. Well, I'm sorry.
They would do that. They would do that.
Gabriel Jesus is on £265,000 a week.
Look, the Marmoush thing.
What are we doing here?
The Marmoush thing, we have to be. I know it's boring to talk about the finances of football, right? But 300 grand for Marmoush, yes, it's a lot of money. But firstly, he's 25, right? He's 25 or 26, which means he'll probably have one more contract after this, which will then maybe push it up to 350. But even then, he's still not going to be one of our highest paid players. But ultimately, we all know the reason why Marmoush has been able to demand 300k is because he's Egyptian and he's the next Egyptian up, right? Everyone knows that market and the fan base that comes with that market is worth a lot to City. So that's why they paid that.
But you have to, by the way, guys, it's January. You're gonna have to overspend in some facet.
Yeah, 100%.
You're gonna have to overspend somewhere.
Yeah, and you have to overspend if you're going to get someone because if we hadn't gone in for Marmoush now and we would have just let Marmoush do what he's doing in the Bundesliga for the next 5 months, right? How much would we pay for him in the summer? When then, by that point, he would have been one of the top goal scorers across the whole season in the Bundesliga, probably had the best GA in the Bundesliga. Chelsea would have been in for him. Arsenal would have been sniffing. Multiple other teams. So City had to move now. And we probably did have to pay over the top because it's January. That's what you do.
But this is the thing, though. You've paid over the top, in terms of the whole thing, the deal, for the wages and the fee. Yeah, but that showed ambition in one way. And let's be real, if it goes south, you'll get rid of him because that's how you roll. Yeah, you ain't just going to let them run their contracts down pretty much. Let's be real about that. That's an Arsenal thing or a Man United thing, right? But you've made an absolute shit ton of money off of academy players since Pep's been there, right? Which has allowed you to, and Pep said it in a press conference the other day, he said, like, we thought we had enough and it was my fault that we didn't buy really in the summer. Well, I'm paraphrasing slightly.
Yeah, no, that is pretty much what you said, Yeah,
and it's like we thought we had enough, we didn't, and now you've gone out and rectified it.
We
were that close to winning 2 titles, and we went backwards in the summer. Yeah, we got a smaller squad now than last season. They had 22 men instead of 25, and we went out and brought Mikel Merino and Calafiori, and Sterling and Neto on loan. What we needed to do is go out there and go, right, let's go and get a striker. And when people say about the striker market's dead, right? Marmoush has just left, right? Morata's available. Well, he's going Fenerbahce now. Yeah, Dovbyk was available in the summer. Jokeris 80 million quid buyout clause. Why ain't anyone triggered that yet? Osman's available. Or was available.
I was going to say that even now it's still available.
Boniface is available. Yeah, whether you like all these players or not, it's irrelevant. Watkins and Duran, apparently. Well, definitely Duran. Yeah, look at all the players that are moving around. Jimenez. Yeah, he's going to AC Milan.
Yeah,
go and put a bid in for that Benfica fella. Yeah, Pavlidis or whatever his name, Pavlidis or whatever. Yeah, he bags goals for fun.
Yeah,
go and put him in the team. Go and buy him out of his contract. Yeah, there's so many strikers that are available that people turn their nose up at, right? And I look at it and I think, even if we do get a striker, which he don't want a striker, bro. Yeah, if he wanted a striker, he would have brought one within the 5 years. He's not brought one out and out striker since he's been here.
Yeah,
even then,
5 years.
Don't you think circumstance matters as well? Like, as
Sesko was another one. Sesko.
Arsenal have only been pushed into this position because of 2 major injuries. So Saka and Jesus is like. So I generally think if the other 2 were fit, you man ain't looking at no 9.
Yeah.
The manager really
Yeah, the
said this.
Jesus one. You're right. I forgot the Jesus one really did push him.
Yeah, the manager said this in his press conference before Wolves. Excuse me. He said that we've got 2 main injuries. Yeah, but we wasn't really actively going to go and do anything. I'm paraphrasing again. That it's along them lines. Yeah, that we weren't actually, but now we have to go and do something. Yeah, so they weren't even planning. Now, don't forget, we ain't got a sporting director. Yeah, the assistant sporting director is the sporting director at the minute. Yeah, that nobody even knew worked at the football club until Edu fucks off. Right? Nobody had heard of him. Right? So now we've got a rookie that's never signed a deal. And in fact, since he's been on the job, he's allowed one of our players to sign for Man United. Yeah, man like Aiden Heaven.
Heaven's going to hell.
Right? And then,
I'm getting bare trades for no reason.
And then apparently we're bidding 45 million for Ollie Watkins. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, he don't want a striker, bro. And I'll tell you what, every single player, that he has signed, bar probably Gabriel Magalhaes, can play multiple positions. Yeah, so if he does get a striker, he ain't gonna be a Jokeris. It ain't gonna be a Sesko, a player like that.
Not getting Isak no more. By the looks of it, he's gonna sign a new deal.
Yeah, but this is the thing with that Isak deal. Yeah, well, unless we change the way we play football, Watkins will be useless at Arsenal. Yeah, so will Isak. Yeah, they'll be useless at Arsenal. Most of their goals come from back to front on a transition. Yeah, and they're standing up a defender and whipping it in. Balls. Yeah. Well, what is Isak and Watkins going to do when we're playing U-shaped football on the edge of the box for fucking 90 minutes? They're just going to stand there with 5 centre-backs around them, now in a deep, dirty, low block because they want to park the bus against us. What are they actually going to do? Yeah, which is why I said go and get Morata in the summer. Go and get Dovbyk in the summer. These men win headers. Yeah, we got pillow head up front. Yeah, the ball hits his head, it just bounces straight on the floor. We need a killer that can score a header.
I can tell you one. Why not put Gabriel up front?
Well, why don't put Calafiori up front? He scored a banger yesterday that was offside.
He scored a good one against us last time we played you as well, to be fair.
Actually, he scored a good goal against, what's it called, Wolves as well.
Yeah, and do you know what? People in the chat, every time I say Dovbyk or Morata, every chat I go on, like every comment section there, well, they're washed, they're crap. Who's Dovbyk? He's struggling at Roma. And what? I've seen enough of him at La Liga, mate, to know he'll bang. Yeah, because his movement's lit in a penalty box. Yeah, his movement is lit, bro.
Yeah, you need
up there with Harry Kane for movement in the penalty box.
You 100% need that sort of striker in a box. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you've got Morata, if you're putting the ball on the plate for Morata the other day instead of that donkey we've got up front, you're telling me he wouldn't have bagged 2 of them chances?
I put Mons up front. He's got to finish.
And this is my point. Yeah, Chris Wood. I'd take Chris Wood at Arsenal in a heartbeat, bro. But he's not young enough for this fan base. This fan base needs the young up and coming next thing.
Someone ran in Talk Sport the other day saying Vardy. Go and get Vardy again. Go and get Vardy. I mean, you wouldn't be able to, but he would do a job, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is, like the way this manager plays. Now, this person's saying Chris Wood, I'm mocking it. Chris Wood's probably scored more goals than Lacazette. Yeah, and when he was at Burnley, I wanted him on a swap deal. I swear down, anyone who watches my channel, I said swap Chris Wood for Lacazette. And I'll take Chris Wood at Arsenal in a heartbeat. Yeah, because if you put Lacazette in that Burnley team, he ain't doing shit. Yeah, that guy was bagging 14 goals a season, 16 goals, 12 goals, 10 goals. Yeah, put him in Arsenal with Aubameyang up front, there next to him. Bro, he's running riot. Running absolute riot, bruv. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, Ryan Fraser as well. These people love to mock it, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you weren't even watching football back then. Yeah, Ryan Fraser, was cold.
And we saying Bournemouth, his Bournemouth stint.
Yeah, his Bournemouth stint.
Over 10 assists. I remember that
one. Yeah, only that was when Brooks outperformed him, bro.
Was that when that's when Brooks was first breaking into the team before we had the cancer?
These men have to do we'll take this from back then and put it into this. We'll go back and watch that whole season and tell me he was shit. Yeah, because he weren't. And there was a lot of people back then that were saying get Ryan Fraser.
I remember that. No, I remember the links now.
Yeah, bro, loads of people were saying it. Yeah, and the thing is, these men love to mock it. These men love to mock it, yet they sit there and fucking rep 29. Yeah. Oh, Raheem Sterling it's started signing Messi now. This feels like a Messi deal now. Oh, it feels that great because we've got
it's very fucking messy.
Yeah. Right. These men sit there and reps all these dead ballers, bro. They were repping up Zinchenko. I told them fucking day one. Yeah, this guy can't defend, but for 30 million quid, not bad. After about 3-4 games, I was like, put him in midfield. Yeah, Fabio Vieira, they were knocking one out saying he was the next Bernardo Silva. Yeah, his first game, he came off the bench against United, gave Bruno the ball, and he put Rashford clean through. Right, his first start, my fan cam, I can't remember who it was against. My fan cam, I said, this guy's a scrub, send him straight back to Portugal. Oh, you're toxic. You're negative. Well, how's that going then, lads?
Not a very nice way to speak about Northside, to be fair.
But this is why when people say laugh at names and all of this and that. Yeah, that's great. Laugh at names, all of this and that. Yeah, but you man rep bums.
Yeah. Pause.
Yeah, hard pause.
Yeah. It's mad because you got your problems, but City's also got their problems. The same way you would want to, obviously, you want your striker and whatever. You know, you want your proven winner like Havertz up front with the Champions League medal. They also need the. You don't need a DM.
Do you know what? I've just realised if we actually get a bumper before the transfer window, I need to do a cow video. We're getting a DM. We're getting a 6.
I've just seen something from Rich that was posted out. So I just cut him.
Which one? Was there a retweet or is it?
It's not about City, is it?
No, it's Alex Baena to Al Ali. That's my Saudi G's, bruv. That's Ivan Tony FC, Mahrez FC, bruv. Yeah, my ballers. They got a better front line than Arsenal. They got Firmino, Tony, and Mahrez.
It's Firmino with them as well. You love Mahrez, didn't you? You always have loved Mahrez.
Yeah, Mahrez is not bad, man.
Wait, their front line is Firmino.
We haven't spoken enough about as a fan base. I don't feel we've spoken enough about how much we're missing Mahrez.
Wait, let me compete that.
Bro, lads, did you see Mahrez's goal the other day?
No.
Bro, Mendy picks the ball up. Yeah, he's caught it on the floor. He stands up. He hoofs it all the way up the pitch, up in the air. Mahrez is like tracking it. There's one defender there. The touch and whipped it straight up.
Well, his touch is different.
I swear down, that goal was a fucking joke.
Yeah, but you know what? The Mahrez touch is just different.
I'll take out Mahrez at Arsenal right now. He's a bad Mahrez.
Bro, I'd take him. Bro, do you know what? Do you know the other player that left the same season as Mahrez that we would? God, what I would do to have him at my club right now? Laporte, bro.
Well, he'd probably defend better than some of the defenders you had this season.
Because without Ruben, when we had Ruben Diaz and Laporte, we had two players that could lead the line. So when Diaz wasn't playing, Laporte could come in. Without Diaz, and now Laporte isn't there, we've just got a defence full of headless chickens. They know how to follow instructions. Some of them are really good on the ball, but they have no idea about like leading the line at all. And that's my biggest worry. I was saying the other day when we were talking about needing a 6, right? In fact, it was last night. We were talking about when we decide whether we've got Madrid or whether we've got Bayern, right, that we're going to get cooked. Everyone was saying we're getting cooked unless we get a 6 in. And I said, even if we get a 6 in, if Diaz is not available for that Champions League game against Real Madrid,
and it's
not looking, well, I don't know.
What's his abductor? What's the grade? What grade did he get?
No, it hasn't come out. But it's not a 3. So we don't know, but City at the moment seem to be keeping their, like, we don't know what's up with Doku as well. But even if we get a 6 without getting Diaz back, we have no one else that can lead the line. Laporte was mint. Laporte was realistically overall, I think, probably our best defender.
Laporte was great when he went left back. Do you remember? He was hard to get the ball off of him.
Good in the air.
Yeah, but you know what it is, like, you see when it comes to like getting every bit of talent out of a player, or like, you know, that's why when players leave you, man, they're washed or they're injured.
Yeah, but Laporte
what Klopp kind of do. You know when Klopp would just rinse a player on you, man. Basically, like, see with Fabinho. Fabinho was 24 one week, and then as soon as it hit September, he was 49.
Mane as well when he went Bayern.
Yeah.
You know, I hear it, and that's why and that's what I'm saying at the moment. Coincidentally, it's come out today. I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but last night after the Champions League performance, I said, look, this is why from the back end of last season, I was saying, no, we don't need to give Kevin De Bruyne a contract extension, yeah? Like, Cass, remember when we did that video last year and I was saying, if we want to get another season out of De Bruyne, he has to be an impact player off the bench.
Who?
De Bruyne. Do you not know, Months? I've been saying this for over a year.
Yeah, he needs to be sat on the bench. He should have been sat on the bench.
I'm going to tell you this.
He can't be starting week in, week out of Man City this season.
I said this when I was talking with Rance, yeah. You see this KDB discourse, bro. You see KDB and the word extension. You realize that guy needs to play football with a waist trainer. Why the fuck am I hearing KDB had extension?
No, do you know why, Mons, right? Because if you look at Real Madrid, yeah, right, Modric is still there, but he don't play every week, right? I'm not saying he's anywhere near as good as Modric because he ain't, right? However, when you sign the next player, yeah, De Bruyne's been there. He's a mainstay. You bed him in. You educate him. This is why Real Madrid keep winning, because they keep the older heads there to teach the newer heads for 2-3
Exactly
years.
that.
Then they get rid of the Cruises,
and
the
look,
Modric.
If you go back to last season, right? De Bruyne came back from injury, played against Newcastle as a sub, looked good. He had a few games where he was looking good, but he was fresh back. He'd had a lot of rest, right? Then both of you two will remember this because, again, both of your teams last season, towards the back end of last season, De Bruyne got hooked because he played and had no impact against Arsenal, no impact against Liverpool. He's being subbed a lot, right? De Bruyne is good if you're playing him once a week. Yeah. If you're playing him once a week, he still has that energy to do 60 or 70 minutes once a week. Any more than that, he then becomes shit. And I'll be honest, yesterday, there was a lot of forced passing going on and it just wasn't looking the same. Now, we've got people that are going, no, we need to give him one more year. And it's the same people that have been fucking cooking Walker since August, right? I can list all the players that we have let go where other people have gone, no, you should give him a bit longer. Vincent Kompany, Zabaleta, Aguero, David Silva, Yaya Toure, so many players that have gone, people have gone, no, you treat him badly, you should give him one more year. No, if they are a legend, you let them go on a free, let them go and earn their wage in an easy league where they can just live their dream, right? Alternatively, you keep them an extra year and all of a sudden your fan base is turning on them because, oh, wait a minute, they're old. Well, no shit. You fucking wanted to keep him here. Look at Lampard. When Lampard got old, he came to City and was a bench warmer and played a couple of minutes here and
against
there.
Chelsea.
when Gerrard got old or came of age, he went to the MLS. But we can't keep hold of De Bruyne for any longer. Furthermore, he's on 400 bags a week. What are we doing?
I'm telling you right now, like this guy, bro, KDB, he's come back looking like a lumberjack, and again, he needs to wear I don't know, brother needs to go kick ball in a corset, high-waisted shorts.
He's been hanging out with Erdogan, isn't it?
No, I'm serious because you know how Getty Images. No, hold on, you know how Getty Images.
We're allowing you to do this shit, yeah? Because you got rid of Gerrard at the right time, so that I wasn't here doing this shit. But you're here, bro. If Gerrard stayed in the Premier League, would have been the same shit.
I agree. If Gerrard stayed a second, how about this? I still think he stayed a year too long.
Exactly.
How about that? I'm telling you right now, you don't say it how you want to say it. KDB's a lumberjack now. He's a lumberjack now. You don't say what you want. He's a lumberjack. And not because he's rubbish. As you said, people age.
Old.
Footballers aren't robots. They're human beings, you know? So
he's done a lot of mileage, man. He's
bro. He's done all the mileage.
And if we're being real with it, if we're being completely real with it with De Bruyne as well, in the last 6 years, he's had a lot more injuries than Gerrard ever had, right? So it's going to catch up with him.
Yeah,
and this is the thing.
His brain's still working, but his legs can't keep up.
And this is where we've been fucked this season.
He definitely gets shin splints.
De Bruyne should have been a bit part player this season. Gundogan should have been a bit part player this season. Bernardo maybe even should have been. Kovacic maybe not as much. He's a little bit younger. And do you know what? Kovacic, if you map Kovacic this season and map our Kovacic has been probably, when he's been available, our best player this season, right? The period where we went on an awful run, Kovacic was injured for most of that. When Rodri got injured, we went on a 7-game unbeaten run, winning 6, drawing 1. Kovacic was still available. Kovacic got injured, then all of a sudden nosedive. So Kovacic isn't being spoken about as well. But look, the club have run it badly, and this is onto this game. This is where I worry, because if Arsenal don't win this midfield battle, then Lee, yeah, you need to go to town on your whole midfield.
Yeah, but our midfield, Declan Rice has been our best player, for the last couple of Premier League games. He's been way clear. Thomas Partey was all right against Wolves. I wouldn't say he was great.
Shouldn't be a right back, though. Shouldn't be a
right
back.
back.
We've got a 20% win record with him at right back. Why are you doing this? And people go, oh, because your players are injured. No, he was doing this last season.
Yeah, he was. He was last pre-season.
He started the first game of the season last season against Forest at right back.
I think the whole of your pre-season last season, he was playing him as right back.
Yeah, he's been trying this experiment for time. Yeah. It's like, bro, this guy's 50. Like, what are we doing? He can't get up and down the right wing.
He's 34 in football age, but he's he's 54. Let's be honest.
But when he's in midfield, he is our best midfielder.
He's been good against us in midfield as well. When you've played us with him in midfield, he's been mint.
Not Marino, no?
Marino stinks, bruv. And this is another one. Yeah? Our fans gassed it up. He's going to unlock Martinelli. Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, maybe he left the key in Sociedad. Like, because let's be real with it, yeah, he's crap, bro. And these men don't watch La Liga like I watch La Liga. They don't watch Sociedad. I was watching it every week because Tierney was there. Yeah, I watch it every week anyway. But I was like, yo, let me see Tierney's playing, and that scrub benched him, prick. Yeah, for having Gallan, another scrub. But anyway, yeah, so I'm like, let me see what this. Okay, cool. Zubimendi is head and shoulders their best midfielder. Easily their best midfielder. Brace Mendes, he looks like Bruno Fernandes. He looks like Bruno from Wish, bro. That was saying something. Google him. Brace Mendes, yeah. Then they got Torrientes, they got Barrenechea, then they got Marino. Bro, you can make a case that he was the worst midfielder of the lot of them. Yeah, but his ball recovery, he's top in Europe. Yeah, bro, this guy ain't good at anything. Yeah, he's always out of position. He always trips over the ball. Yeah, he does a little quick feet every now and again and pops it backwards or sideways. Yeah, he's got no ball over the top, no long range passing at all, really. Yeah, and defensively off the ball, he's weak as like he ain't got a clue, brother. He ain't got it. He don't smell danger. Yeah, and like I look at it and I just think we done 38 million euros on that guy. Yeah, with 1 year left on his contract and gave him 120 grand a week. Are you mad? Yeah, when there's other players that are available, yeah, for cheaper, already played in the Prem. Yeah, like, well, we could have gone and got Eze, for example. Yeah, I'm not saying whether Eze would have been any good, but you're telling me we can't bully Palace. Do you know what I mean? And he would have cost around the same price. Our summer window was a disgrace, by the way. Yeah, we could have gone and got Elise for 45 mil. Yeah, and that's now you give Saka a bit of a rest. Andy can play the 10. Yeah, we could have gone and got other players to play the 10. And there was loads of players available. Right, and Odegaard, this midfield battle, bro. Odegaard, he's been back for nearly as long as he was out. He has been shit. Yeah, but I keep telling everyone he is shit. Yeah, and I've been telling them since before he got injured. What does this guy do apart from run around in circles? Yeah, and pass sideways and backwards. Yeah, what does he actually do? Yeah, that Ethan and Wary yesterday, was easily the best player on the pitch. Yeah, and showed him how to hit a ball. Yeah, with pace and power. Yeah, and accuracy. Because every time Odegaard does a shot, it's a P roller. Yeah, or he hits the first man. Yeah, he spins around, but he's mastered the art. Yeah. Of making himself look busy. You know, when you're in an office here, and like the boss comes, the big boss turns up, yeah? Right, they're opening the filing cabinet, they're all shuffling papers, it's like, shit, boss. They look like, typing on, hi, boss, yeah, cheers. Yeah, but you ain't actually doing anything. That is Odegaard in midfield, that he looks nice to watch. Yes, they like the look of him on the pitch.
Danny Ceballos type beat then.
Danny Ceballos is balling at Madrid this season, bro.
He get a new contract.
It's not Danny Ceballos. Danny Ceballos' level is better than him, but people don't want to hear that.
When Danny Ceballos was at your club, they used to call him spin top. Remember, they say he spin around. It's the same thing you were saying now is what they used to say about Danny.
Yeah, but Danny Ceballos at least had a killer pass. They could at least chip him with some.
Odegaard has Odegaard's final ball is very good when he's very good. Though.
Yeah, when he's got loads of time and space. Other than that, bro, he takes too many touches. When we played City last season. Yeah, him and Rice, they hold the ball too long. Right, there was a chance last season where 29 had run off at the back of their centre backs, at the Etihad. Yeah, and he took that one extra touch.
29, fill me in.
Havertz.
Oh, okay. What? Do you not say his name?
He doesn't get a name. They don't give him a name.
Okay, cool.
I don't call him a name, bro. Okay. He's 29, bro. Yeah, but he had a chance to the ball come across to him, from midfield into the right position, right side near Saka, right. Saka's a little bit further up, and 29 was straight through. All Odegaard had to do is look up, just whip that ball 25 yards, like just a little curve on it, and he would have been clean through on goal. Instead, he took 7 touches and passed it back in midfield. Does it all the time, bro. He's crap. If that was Ozil, he passes that and he gets him in.
I just think players like Rice. I think obviously you lot overplayed for Rice. You overpaid for Rice, but Rice, if he just sticks to winning the ball, I still think he's one of the top players in the league at just winning the ball and moving the ball on. But the fact
Rice
that
has been decent since we signed him, I can't lie, he's been pretty good.
I'm actually I like what Rice offers to the team. But you see, when the manager's got Rice playing in the 8 on the left side, driving with the ball, like you realize when Rice gets in and around the box, he has brain farts in it. Like it's not.
At times, I hear it.
But I'm saying he's not a scrub or anything like that. But when Rice is in these advanced positions where you need to be creative, he's the last player you want. Not the last player, but he's not someone you want to have unlocking defenses. Like for me, the fact that Rice doesn't sit as your ball winner in general. Because bro, when we play you, Rice sits as the ball winner, and you lot dominate our midfield. When Rice sits as the ball winner, it gives so much license for everyone to do what they want to do. But your manager again. put in right back, put in Partey right back, put in Rice on the left, and just because he can drive with the ball. Lee, who is the best at driving with the ball in your midfield? Driving with the ball.
Probably Partey.
Probably. I'm talking. It's probably Rice in it in terms of he does it the most, in it.
Well, yeah, in terms of who does it the most, but Partey can do that. But Partey's also got a long pass on him. His passing over long range is sick. But driving, maybe not so much this season, with Partey. But yeah, I hear it. But yeah, if we're going off of just this season, it's Rice. Yeah,
like the fact that Rice is the bravest, and you see him driving with the ball the most through your midfield. That there is a mad thing to me. To me, that's mad, innit? Like to be challenging for the league and have who's your bravest player? Who drives with the ball? Your best ball winner. You're number 6.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Come on, man. Like you can't look at that and go, yeah, that's my midfield. That's my midfield.
Our midfield options are dead though.
But I'll be real with you. Right now, if we're going off probably the last couple of games, technically it's the same for us. Kovacic, who's doing our control. So I mean, we're not the bar anymore, to be fair.
That's why you, man. But as I said, that's why you, man, are getting Rancho in the midfield. But Arsenal's defense is solid. Arsenal's like back line.
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah,
so Arsenal can get away with it because they're that good defensively.
It's not even that solid. We gift a lot of chances to teams, and they do get chances. Every team, right. The thing is, because they're all built like rugby players, right? Like you've got Rice, you've got Partey, you've got all the centre backs. And then you've got Calafiori. Like the way he dashed Asprilla out the way yesterday, he literally just grabbed him and moved him and just ran up with the ball.
That's what I worry about this weekend. Is well, I'll be honest. There's 2 things I'm worried about. And just so you know, where I'll take a draw. If you put a draw on the table right now, I'd take that and keep it moving.
I think you're going to get something.
That's where we are. We get a draw.
We're not going to play how Bruges played against you yesterday. Yeah, because if we do that, you've got better finishers up front. Yeah, let's just be real with it. Yeah, if we get a chance, well, we have to get about 5 for that donkey to score a goal anyway, right? Martinelli's not clinical, and then Ethan's pretty clinical. Yeah, his ball striking is pretty decent.
That's one of the things I'm worried about. I was hoping.
I want him to start. He better start, mate. I want him starting
because Arsenal without Saka had me thinking. Do you know what? We could get something here. We have to make sure we don't give you too many set pieces because, Arsenal have 2 things in their game that are getting us at the moment. We're shit at set pieces at the moment, defending set pieces. And also, we're shit on counters. Now, when you had Saka, I was thinking, you could do something here. Without Saka, thinking, hold on a minute. If we can keep Arsenal from getting too many set pieces, we might be able to get a draw or something. But now Nwaneri's back, I'm thinking, right, and this is a problem that Nwaneri has no battle scars against City, right? He has no, past trauma of Manchester City at all, right? He's playing City to prove a point. He's coming up against a City that are currently looking like lucky to be in 4th, and he's playing for Arsenal, who are 2nd.
Yeah, but then Haaland's got the same because everyone's trolled Haaland about this stay humble, eh?
and listen, the media over the next 2 days are going to, just in case Gabriel has forgot about that ball in the back of the head, the media are going to make very much sure that he remembers that ball in the back of the head.
That was funny. I can't lie. He just popped it straight.
It's the way
that's so disrespectful.
The way he looked. The funniest bit was the way, because at first I thought, maybe he was throwing it to someone to give them back. Then I saw it. Nope. He fully looked for Gabriel. Where is the fuck? Here, hold that. Right, he gave him.
That makes it for a good spectacle because Gabriel was going to be on it, mate. Yeah? But Haaland's going to be on it as well.
Yeah. So I expect Gabriel's going to have an extra spring in his leap on corners, right? The interesting one for me as well, right, is you lot have done a good job. Saliba and Gabriel have done a very good job over the last couple of years at keeping Haaland quite under control. I think Haaland's only scored maybe 1 or 2 goals against Arsenal.
I think so.
But if Chelsea last week is anything to go by, and I know your centre-backs are a lot better than Chelsea's, you don't just have to watch for Haaland anymore because you're going to have.
We won't be doing that stupid high line against you lot. Yeah,
you won't.
Two centre backs up there. They only 2 players back.
That was madness for them. But still, you've now got Marmoush to think about as well, and that's where I think it's quite interesting to see. You've done a good job against Haaland, but now you're going to have to be watching the runs of Marmoush, which means maybe Haaland might get that extra yard of space, and that's all he needs. So,
you know what I need? More likes.
More likes.
Because there's 1,200 in the building and there's only 400 likes. And it's been 1,200 in here for a good 10 minutes or so.
Ratio information.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a bit disgusting, man. You lot are moving like Chelsea's
They're moving
win
like
rate
29
recently.
up front.
They're moving
What I
like
would
Chelsea
say
in
is-
their recent results. It's horrible.
What I would say is that
Was a
Foden-
subscribe as well. We're 70 off of
Foden.
33k, by the way.
What are we going to say on Foden, Monts? What's going on here?
Yeah. No, it's not a Phil Foden thing no more. So he's his
Faux dunks.
I like
That's too funny.
I like
I hadn't
what I'm
heard that
seeing.
one before, you know. That is
No,
quite.
Foden's in it. No, genuinely, he's like last 5-6 games.
No.
He's
I
been,
wouldn't-
I wouldn't say he's- But
No.
hold on, I'm not saying he's back to himself, but he's back scoring goals.
Goals.
And your
Okay,
problem
getting
is-
output. Yeah.
Your problem is was when Haaland weren't scoring, you had no other goal
Yeah.
scorers apart from maybe Vardio at the back post.
Yeah.
You know, and that was a big problem. It was again, it's
Well,
very
Savio's
similarities to Arsenal
scoring
in-
as well now, bro.
It's-
Savio's also scoring as well. to
exactly,
be
and it's
fair.
kind of similarities to Arsenal in terms of how Arsenal's defenders have been bailing them out recently. It's a very similar thing.
Yeah.
So I think that because Foden's now chipping in with the goals, Savio's suddenly kind of knows where the net is a little bit. I think that is going to be another threat that Arsenal have to think about. I think in the reverse fixture, City hadn't fallen off a cliff yet.
No, we hadn't. No,
The
no.
game that Rodri got injured,
There were signs. There were definitely
signs, yeah, there
but
were
we hadn't
signs,
fallen. Yeah, yeah.
but you hadn't completely dropped off.
No,
I
bro,
think
we were still-
Arsenal are actually quite unlucky that they've actually got you guys now, and when you hadn't, they didn't get to play you lot when you were in the fiery.
Yeah, but it'd be typical Arsenal to like just give them a win. Like
Yeah, no,
after
yeah,
everyone's
I'm
beaten
not
them this
confident
season,
you
they've
guys
been
win,
taken
I'll be
apart everywhere.
Mm.
It'd be typical for us to lose. Like, do you know what I mean?
There's going to be a lot of battles. I just think that Foden's going to have to be one. I feel like Arsenal going to have to be wary of, because even though he's not back to his best, he's definitely got that eye
He's
for
got a
goal.
spring in his step. He's got a spring
Yeah,
in his step.
yeah,
He's
he's-
getting his goal scoring and back in there.
He's
Yeah.
definitely, you're right. He's getting the numbers.
And Marmoush,
Marmoush
sorry, man,
is one
He
of
looks
them.
unreal, mate. I
He's
can't
a
lie.
pro, he's a
I've watched
pro.
a bit of Frankfurt. I'm not an expert on Frankfurt, yeah, but I've watched a bit of them this season. Yeah, and Matty put me onto him. Big up, Matty. Matty was like, "There's this geezer at Frankfurt. Like, see, we'd sit backstage sometimes for like 6 hours. Yeah, just watching highlights of all around Europe's games, and we're like, how come they can all cross the ball? Like, they don't just hit the first man and play it over a corner. Like, how comes? How comes they can shoot from outside the box? Is that allowed? Now, how comes he's doubled and trebled up on these? Took them all on. Like, I didn't think you were allowed to do it. So we sit backstage doing this, and when he showed me Marmoush, I was like, yo, he looks all right. When I see his debut for you lot, bro, I've seen enough already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
I've seen enough already. That guy's gonna bag enough goals. Yeah, enough goals.
He's
Maybe not
hungry,
so much this season. Yeah,
Yeah.
but next season, yeah, his movement is elite.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when people are saying, "Oh, will he start? Won't he start?" He's come to the Premier League. I don't know if he's the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga, but I know that on GA he was for overall goals and assists, he was the top of the Bundesliga. Right? He's come to the Premier League. He didn't come to go, "All right, well, I've had a good season, but I'm ready to sit on the bench now and kind of come on here and there." He wants to start, and this is the key we need. De Bruyne played 70 minutes yesterday. De Bruyne will not start against Arsenal, which sounds mad because of how many good games he's had against Arsenal over the years, but he's not the same player. Marmoush will start against Arsenal. I'll be shocked if he doesn't start. I want to see, and Pep might take him out of the firing line. I want to see the young lad, Kusanov, start at right back as well. I want to see him start at right back.
He's starting, man.
Well, for me,
Right back.
I think he's our long-term.
He looked like a
right
rabbit in the headlights in the first 10 minutes of the game,
but-
bro. He looked like he's seen a ghost.
It was hard to watch, but the thing
It
is,
was painful. I can't lie, but it was funny at the
thing is,
same time. So it was like, yo, welcome to the Prem, mate.
I don't believe he's been brought in to be a centre back, right? But because Diaz was injured, Aki's injured, and Stones wasn't fit, and also the fact that Kusanov couldn't play last night because he's cup tie, or because he wasn't registered, which meant Stones would play last night. I think long term he will be our right back. He's recorded the same average speed as Van der Ven, 37.5 kilometers. If that doesn't tell you that he's a
Wait, is that quick?
Yeah, bro, 37.5 kilometers he's recorded before. There's one clip of him getting back from a corner where he's one of the last men and he chases a guy down and wins the ball back. He's mad fast. But if you think at City at our best, we're playing 4 centre-backs, right? And I think he will go in as our right back. So I wouldn't mind. I'm probably being a bit naive. Maybe against Arsenal, it's not the time. But saying that, is Nunes against Arsenal the answer.
Mate, that little shimmy that guy did for the goal.
Bo.
He sent him to the shop, mate. He just dropped a shoulder and he went walking over there and he was gone. I was like, if you play him against us, I'm all for that, mate.
I said to Casso, I said, I don't know if that was a sick shimmy or if Nunes just was shit defending, to be honest with you, because he got sent to the shop way too early.
I think it was Bernardo coming back in as well. So Nunes was down. I think it was Bernardo running back in. He sent Bernardo as well. Because Bernardo went sort of stopped.
Yeah.
Because I watched it. I've played it back about 15 times last night. I was sitting there going, that's
again,
joke,
Nunes was very lucky to not give away a penalty. If the lad went down yesterday, they would have got a penalty. So Nunes isn't the answer. Wico Lewis is not the answer.
No,
so
you call him Wico Lewis?
Yeah, I call him Wico Lewis.
Oh man.
Bro, I saw enough. I've been saying months. You know what I've been saying when people say, "Oh, but his dad's a judo instructor." So what? There's people at school that do karate.
That don't mean that.
It doesn't mean anything, right? But against
does
PSG,
that mean you can't troll him? Otherwise, he's going to come and weigh you in.
No, bro. What, his dad? Yeah, get his dad down.
I'll get my dad on you.
But for me, he's a technical player. By the way, I'm not saying Rico Lewis is a shit player, but he's
not a right back, though.
He's not a right back. He's a central midfielder. He came up as a central midfielder. He looks at his best in advanced roles. But against PSG, there was one point where he went down we got the free kick, luckily. But it was so weak. He's not physically there. So I don't know. That's why I say.
This is the same with Odegaard. Yeah, Odegaard's the same, bro. Yesterday, Girona had a goal disallowed for offside. And it was him. Yeah, he was on the halfway line and they just moved him out the way. Just literally moved. And he was rolling around on the floor. Oh, all of this crap. Yeah, and there's too many players in our team like that. Yeah, and the ones that ain't like that are the defenders, which is why we're pretty good defensively. Yeah, the ones for you, that are not like that.
Further up the pitch.
Yeah, further up the pitch. Yeah, which is why you're poor defensively.
Yeah. And that's why, for me, I would like to see Kusanov, because anyone that's watched his game, the guy's physical as hell and he's fast, right? I'd rather that on the right than putting someone like Nunes. Nunes is all right going forward. And I say all right going forward. I'm not going to get carried away. But his defensive game is not good. And I think Martinelli will get another confidence boost if we, whether it be Martinelli or Trossard, whoever you start down there.
Martinelli's got no pace anymore. Probably Trossard.
Trossard,
to be fair, Martinelli's not been crap like the last 5 games, but he's not been good either. Yeah, he's like a couple of nice little crosses here and there. Yeah, same with Trossard. He's not been crap, but he's not been good. Like, you could flip a coin, bro. They've been pretty average, the pair of them. Yeah,
so the way I am with this weekend is ultimately, it's mad that we're going into this game, we're the team with no pressure this time. Like, if we don't beat Arsenal, I know people are going to troll me 100%, but is anyone really?
But if you do beat us, then we're done. If Liverpool wins tomorrow or Saturday,
and not just that, I've been telling everyone.
So we got mad pressure, and you know what happens when Arsenal play with pressure? We fold.
Yeah, and I've said to Chelsea fans, I've said to Arsenal fans, after all the abuse we got, how shit we have been this season, don't let Man City finish above you this season, because
you will. You are, bro. I've said it for time. When you went on that 1 in 15 or whatever, I said they'll finish above us. Yeah, I said they'll go out in January, they'll get their shit done. And look what's happened. You've gone out in January, you've gone and got Marmouche, you've gone and got Victor Reis, you've gone and got Kusanov.
We still need to do more, though.
You've got Echa Messi. Echa Messi's a baller, bro. I can confirm. Bad boy baller. Yeah, me and LB have been sitting there watching Argentine under 20 games, bro. Echa Messi is a bad boy, bro.
As you do.
Yeah, I'm bored, bro. You know what I mean?
I've heard good things about him. But no, look, we still need to, for me, we've got, 3-4 days. We need to get Cambiasso and Douglas Luiz over the line.
You'll get them done. But then you've got 2 other lads in the other day. I know they're younger and they won't be playing straight away. But the fact that you've already signed, 5 players?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
5 players in January proves that if you put the money on the table, you get your player, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Simple as that. And look at Saudi. They've just bought John Duran. Why? Because they put the money on the table.
It's how quick Saudi get deals done is mad.
Yeah, because they don't piss about, bro. Yeah, and then you've got all these Premier League fans out here crying, "Oh, he's gone and wasted his career." No, he ain't. He's 21, mate. Yeah, he could go out there for 5 years, then come back to the Premier League in 5 years' time. He's 26. He's made money. Yeah, why wouldn't he go there?
Bro, I was saying yesterday when Ollie Watkins scored, I said if he's kissing the badge, he's looking over at the bench and seeing Duran just literally going like that, going fuck the badge.
And it's all tax-free money as well.
A week and some.
And it's tax-free. Yeah, this guy was playing in America in the MLS a couple of years back or a year or so ago. Yeah, they bought him for about 10, 12, 15 million or something. Yeah, and they've just made a fortune off of him. He's going to make dough. Yeah, he's sorted his family out now for the next generation or two. Job done, isn't it?
So, Lee, just a quick one. You said then if City get a draw or win, then you're out of it. I would have thought do you still think you could win the league this season? Or
no, we're getting an emergency stream on Sunday, probably.
What?
Yeah.
He doesn't think they're winning.
Huh?
Because you don't think they're winning on Sunday.
Even if we do win, there'll be an emergency stream, bro. I'll do this. Yeah, I might turn into a top gooner and say we're going to win it all. But no, I expect Liverpool to beat Bournemouth. Although that's not going to be an easy game. But I expect them to get a win. But
yeah, it'll be easy now.
That's never an easy game.
They're one of your bogey teams a bit in their months as well.
No.
Bournemouth gave you a good game last year, innit?
They gave us a good game, but I wouldn't go as far as to say bogey team.
No, the Cherries. It was the Cherries, wasn't it? I remember the Cherries.
That was after we beat United 7-0. They beat us 1-0.
Right, okay.
They
the season before last, then that was
a week or some crap like that.
I think we've been okay against Bournemouth. There's been a few draws. There has been a few draws in there, but usually I think we've been all right.
They just look like a different animal right now.
And
they've lost their strikers. As Lee would say, what phase is Areola in?
Yeah. But they've had about 9 injured players out. They went to Newcastle and walloped them. We've had one shot on target in 2 years.
At their ground.
And yeah, they went up there and battered them, mate. Yeah, and then they've beaten us at their ground this season. Yeah, I think they beat Man United there, didn't they?
Sometime in it.
I think they beat Man U. Yeah, they beat City. They beat everyone this season. I think the only team that got a draw out the top 6 at their ground is Chelsea. Sorry,
and that was due to a last-minute free kick. Like they barely.
Forest got banged 5 the other day.
Yeah, that was mad.
That was amazing. That was amazing. I need it again.
It ain't an easy game for Liverpool, but I think they'll do it. I think they'll win that. Yeah,
who Forest got this weekend actually?
Brighton.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Brighton's away and they play better away than they do at home.
But I think I don't know. Arsenal with pressure, they fold. Yeah, and we've got to win.
Who have you got after this? What other teams?
Newcastle in the cup.
Yeah. I don't think.
Then we've got 10 days off because we're shit and got kicked out of the cup under this manager again. So we could probably go and Dubai.
What about FA Cup?
Oh, there we go, Dubai.
Yeah,
100% you're going Dubai. Listen, the deal, the PR, the commercial deal that Arsenal must have struck up with Dubai, it must be insane.
But this is why when people moan about City saying, "Oh, they're backed by a state," okay, cool. Well, our first shirt sponsors Fly Emirates.
Yeah,
our stadium's called the Emirates Stadium. Our training ground is the Sober Reality Stadium. Yeah, and if you Google that, it's a Dubai real estate company. Yeah. So what were you back by Dubai?
And now they seem to save your season every season as well.
Yeah, and guess what? Today they've dropped more merch, and we still ain't signed a player.
So what you're telling me is nothing's changed at Arsenal, basically.
Nothing's changed, bro. We're just going around in circles. Like honestly, we're 30 days in, and we ain't signed anyone. And they're just coming back to the Saudi thing a minute ago. Yeah, like bro, their window shuts tomorrow. Yeah, they're going to go on a rampage in the next 24 hours.
Oh, shit.
That's why they're trying to get Matoma for 90 million. They said, you know what? We got 55 million rejected.
Bro, they're hitting
Take
that
it or leave it, 90 million Matoma.
Bro,
time is of the essence, bro.
Yeah, they're apparently Al Ali are going to try and get Alex Baena 60 million euro release clause.
Oh, Tottenham exclusive making a signing. His name is Daniel Batty from Manchester City.
Allow it. On that note,
he's from your academy.
Oh. Everyone in the fucking chat was thinking that was going to be Mateus Tell.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
So we're getting rid of a player called Batty. I'm for it. I'm all for it.
It's gone to the right club. They've got a massive rainbow flag in their ground. You know what I mean?
I keep saying this. I'm sure they're taking. Apparently, when they took that, bro, you know when they took the that. They tried to take that flag off the fans the other day that said something like 19 years, 1 trophy.
Yeah,
and they tried to take that flag off them. I said, how about you go and take that flag away in the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, we'll get cancelled for that. Oh,
yeah, never mind. I do it all the time. Just call them Rainbow Mob, isn't it? All right.
Yeah.
Listen, it's what it is. But no, honestly, yeah, Saudi are going to do a madness, bro. They're going to start throwing a shit ton of money around in the next 24 hours. Yeah, and let's be real. if you've come from a South American country, most of them say when they do their interviews, like, I've grown up with no trainers or like football boots or whatever. We were struggling in poverty, but they're taking the dough. Then everyone's like, "No, they're ruining their career." No, they're not. They're sorting their lives out, bro, for the future.
Can we get one from you straight quick? So you're telling me you had 2 youngsters called Batty and Pussy?
Well, I was thinking that.
Pussy, you know. I'm waiting for that pussy guy to get a red card, bro. You know why? Innit? Pussy turn red. I'm waiting to tweet that out, bro. No, I can't.
Well, it's almost as bad as Pussy's on the red.
I swear down. I swear. Yeah, they got Batty and Pussy, you know. Like, what is going on at your football club? I thought my club was zesty, bro. That's a bit weird.
That's crazy, man.
Well, allow it.
No, we don't. Kevin Dan.
Listen, I need to go for a piss, and he's pissed off. So sorry, it's just going to be you two for a sec, yeah?
No,
I think we've ended it here.
Don't
anyway,
worry,
no?
anyways, man. We're just going to get predictions gone. What are we saying? 1-1? I'm going to say 1-1.
I'm going 2-2.
I'm going to say
Desi team.
Yeah,
1-1.
Oh, everyone thinks
You know
it's
what?
going to be a Jordan.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. You know, I did say 2-1 City earlier this week, but your game against Bruges, it didn't convince me, man.
we're going to be tired as well.
I'm more leaning towards the draw. I don't know, man. Is that the Emirates?
Yeah.
It's at the Emirates, yeah. It's a lot of 3-2 City.
I'll go 2-2. I'll go Desmond. I'll go Desmond still.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm leaning towards the Arsenal on this one. Leaning slightly towards.
Lee saying Rice or Tonali and score for the second leg.
I like Tonali. Yeah, I do like Tonali.
I like Tonali as well. I like Tonali.
Score for the second leg.
3-0 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle. I was going to go with you.
Yeah.
We don't do well there, man. 1 shot on target in 2 years. Cheers.
I'm gonna go boring 1-1. The man them go through 3-1.
Yeah. By the way, everyone go subscribe up. We're not that far off 33k as well. That's really just wants the triple free.
I want 333 to say tell my daughter I'm a third of the way towards getting the plaque. She keeps asking me every day, "You any closer?" Not really, but anyway.
Other than that, like the video on the way out. Big up for 500 likes, you bunch of scrubs, and yeah, man.
And this is gonna
go over to Troops, and we are the South Stand for. So quickly go and watch that. It's gonna go over there. So if you want to see, Troops said something mad, so you lot should need to go over there and clip him up.
Anyway, love to Lee for coming on as well.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Lee, man. Good to see you, my brother.
In a bit.
Come here.